Hello, friends. Predators aren't always successful when hunting in the wild, so they often have to go without dinner. And sometimes it even happens that the attacker becomes the victim and barely manages to escape. To survive in the wild, the animal needs to be dexterous, fast, strong, and smart. In today's video, you'll get to see some incredible animal attacks that got caught on camera. This animal fight looks like it should be part of some cartoon. It seems so unreal. The bird of prey attacked the squirrel and was ready to grab it with its talons, but the smart animal dodged the attack at the last moment. And when the bird tried to get to the prey hiding behind the branches, the squirrel escaped and jumped out with lightning speed, flying over the bird. You'll be surprised to see how epic a duel between a goose and a bull can be. You'd expect the bull to simply trample the goose into the ground, wouldn't you? Well, that wasn't the case. The bird turned out to be too light and maneuverable. It flew off the horns of the hooved animal after each blow, but didn't get seriously wounded. But we can't fail to mention the goose's courage. The bird attacked the huge animal again and again, even though it was 100 times larger than the bird. Sometimes, even a regular seagull can be as fierce a predator as a wolf. If the seagull cannot find its usual food, it can try and attack bigger and stronger prey, such as a penguin. The opponent is larger than the seagull, it's stronger, but it cannot fly, and therefore, it is less maneuverable. And here it was the hare who fought desperately for its life. The video shows how it masterfully dodged the talons of the bird of prey at the very last moment. The talons were already touching its fluffy fur when the hare slightly changed the position of its body while continuing to run and thus managed to avoid getting caught. But the predator didn't give up. Apparently, hunger is the best motivation. It kept striking the prey again and again and didn't allow the hare to run off. Even when the bird managed to grab the prey, their fight continued. However, the bird had the advantage. Thanks to its dexterous wings, it rose above the victim for a moment and then drove it into the ground with a powerful blow. But the birds don't always win. This female rabbit was protecting its baby, so she didn't run away, but fought off the bird of prey. The hawk kept coming back and attacking the rabbit family again and again, but it got a worthy rebuff every time. The rabbit acted like an avid boxer, showing not only courage, but also miracles of endurance. The largest wolves in the world are Arctic wolves. These wolves can grow up to 2 meters in length, but they don't mind feeding even on relatively small prey. This time, it was a hare. This eared creature was incredibly agile. It's not hard to feel respect for the little animal, watching how masterfully it kept dodging the predator, virtually jumping out of its mouth. Unfortunately for the hare, wolves are team players. Turned out that they weren't driving a hare in a random direction, but purposely led it straight into the mouth of the wolf that was waiting nearby. And when there are several dozen hares, hunting them becomes even more difficult because their white fur is easy to lose against the background of the snow, especially for wolves, whose eyes are accustomed to seeing in the dark but can't distinguish shades of different colors as well as human eyes can. However, the wolf's speed and intelligence help the predators to hunt successfully. The lynx is a very agile predator, which is known for its strength. Although this animal is no match for the lion and tiger in terms of size, it can still overtake a large goat, which is 4 or even 5 times heavier than it is. But this lynx was out of luck. It missed, and instead of the throat, it grabbed the prey's head. The goat tried to use his horns to attack the lynx. It got away, and so both animals ended up rolling on the ground, but the lynx was too strong. It used its large paws as a vice and managed to get its fangs into the throat's prey. When an animal decides to diversify its menu, it may seem unexpected. The heron usually eats fish, and the way it catches fish doesn't seem surprising to us. But it is shocking when the heron hunts a rabbit. These eared animals are shy and fast, but the heron's beak is faster than a bullet. It shot forward and got the prey with one blow. Coyotes are several times smaller than cougars and wolves, but they shouldn't be underestimated. Coyotes are fast, intelligent, and dexterous. When hunting, they move like a bolt of small gray lightning, which allows them to catch birds even before they have time to take off. Therefore, the battles featuring these small predators can be as epic as ones with the tigers. Large predators don't always manage to kill their prey. Even having caught an ungulate, a lion doesn't immediately win the battle. The predator still needs to defeat its prey. Although the claws and fangs give it an advantage, the zebra or an antelope is fighting for its life, so it is desperate to get away. If an ungulate manages to escape from the grip of the lion's mouth, it gets an advantage, because when it gets on top, it tries to take advantage and trample the predator, inflicting as many blows as possible with its sharp hooves. If a relative comes to the aid of the ungulate, the hunt turns into a scene from some action movie, where the lion runs the risk of getting hit in the face. The bear spotted the nest of herons and decided to feast on the defenseless chicks that hadn't learned to fly yet. But the predator underestimated the birds that would come to protect the chicks. It turned out that the heron is strong enough to fight off a huge bear. The predator probably regretted daring to go against such an opponent. The heron tricked the bear by spreading its wings, which made it seem several times bigger, but the courage of the bird is truly incredible. Not every person would dare to stand up to a bear. When the crocodile attacked the elephant at the watering hole, it obviously overestimated its strength or made a mistake when it mistook the trunk for small prey. In any case, this was probably the biggest mistake of the reptile's life. The elephant didn't just break free from the crocodile, but also decided to teach the predator a lesson. Such brutal reprisal isn't something one would expect from the usually calm giants. The elephant grabbed the crocodile by the tail and then started pulling the predatory reptile and trampling it, kicking it, and drowning it. The crocodile will remember this lesson for a long time. This confrontation between the cobra and the lizard started with a fight. Snakes can neither chew nor tear off pieces of meat. They can only swallow their prey whole. This cobra was trying to figure out how to grab the lizard in order to swallow it, while the lizard was waiting for the snake to retreat to try and break free. This jerk was its only chance, but the snake was even more agile. It grabbed the victim, and then they started fighting. The snake injected venom and then circled around its prey, so it didn't have time to escape too far. Polar bears are the largest land predators on the planet. These giants can reach a height of 3 meters when they get up on their hind legs. When a bear starts delivering heavy blows on its prey, be it a walrus or an elephant seal, there's little chance for it to survive. But can you even imagine what a female polar bear is capable of when protecting her cub from a cannibal male? Due to climate change, it is becoming more and more difficult for polar bears to find food, so cannibalism has become a recurring problem. But even such a large and hungry male couldn't win in a fight against maternal strength and rage. Leopards are masters of ambush. They can sneak up on prey, remaining undetected up until they can jump on their prey. But this time, it was out of luck. The impala spotted the leopard and tried to make an unexpected maneuver. The gazelle launched a frontal attack in order to jump over the predator at the last moment. Such a trick would have worked with a lion or tiger, but leopards don't just have lightning-fast reactions, but they also have the flexibility of a gymnast. The leopard caught the impala in flight, and having completed a somersault, collapsed to the ground together with the prey. Friends, that's all for today. Let us know in the comments which of these fights impressed you the most. Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time.